It is a beautiful evening and I am at a tiny Civil War battlefield memorial that's near my house that I didn't even know was here for years on a lovely, lovely August night. And I am working hard to overcome my fear of the camera because I've realized in the recent couple of months that one of the things that really helps me in my life and running and particularly marathon training is being able to watch other people on their journeys. And I've been inspired lately by a number of other runners out there. Some of them are moms like me, some of them are in very different walks of life, but we all have something in common, and that is we're trying to achieve a goal. And right now I am training for my second full marathon, and it's a big challenge. I am registered for the 2017 Marine Corps Marathon here in DC, and I am struggling through some of my training, and that's part of why I wanted to document some of this, because I realized that there are others of you out there like me who may be training for a race, maybe training for something else, maybe doing something else in life, and it's not going as planned, and you're struggling. And I wanted to share a little bit about how I'm working to overcome those challenges, and I plan to be successful. It is mid-August, and the Marine Corps Marathon is coming up in October very soon. I continue to struggle with chronic injury in the form of plantar fasciitis that I think I've realized is going to be a permanent facet of my life moving forward. And I've had to figure out how to run despite that and to work around it. I am also a single mom, and I have 4 kids. Life is never dull, and I have to figure out how to work my training around that, particularly because several of them are still too young to be left at home alone, and so I'm constantly busy and taking care of them and figuring out how to squeeze in my long runs and even my short runs. And it's August, and it's been very hot and very humid, very muggy. So those are all challenges that I have had to figure out. Sometimes I am able to get my training in right on schedule, feel proud of myself, and move on. Other times I've had to get creative or just come up with an alternate solution that may not be as good, but will have to be good enough, and then I start over the next day and try again. This weekend was one of those situations. I had about 8 or 9 miles I was supposed to get on the books. Went out on Saturday to do that long run, and I was only able to squeeze out about 6.5 miles due to time constraints and some other factors. So I was tempted to just call it a day and be done with it, but I got up today, which is Sunday, and I was thankfully able to get out and put in 5.5 miles or so. So that meant that I didn't actually get the mileage all at once the way I would have liked to get that continuous exertion, but I did end up getting the mileage, and in fact I got a little bit extra. So hopefully it'll all pan out, and I'll just have to continue on with my training. But what kind of constraints do you have? What kind of obstacles are you having to overcome? What are you doing about it to make your achievements happen, to make the dream come true, or to work toward a goal that you haven't figured out how you're going to realize yet? Let me know, and let me know if you're registered for any races coming up and what your training is looking like.